Hey Aqua, welcome. Maya here. This is your June monthly 2021 monthly June 2021 reading. So I got a vision for you. I'm going to explain it quickly and then get straight to your reading. So you were writing on a personal diary, and it was the last page, and you wrote the end on the last page and underlined it 3 times with a lot of determination, and then you closed it and it immediately turned into ashes. So it was very straightforward vision. So this big chapter in your life that is ending, or a big cycle in your life that is ending. And I got it 2 ways. Either you are ending it because you were underlying the end that you wrote yourself with a lot of determination, or you need to do that because as soon as you do that, then it will turn into ashes, it will be gone. It's not like it's not a chapter that keeps lingering, right? It's something that is really meant to be ending right now, and that will go away smoothly from your reality. Okay, so let's start with the Celtic cross and see what all this has to do with. All right, you have at the center the Four of Wands, crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, big cycle ending. At your base you have the Two of Wands, crowning you the Eight of Pentacles. Recent past, the Emperor. Near future, the Hangman. The way you see yourself in the situation, the Lovers. Your environment, the world, another indication of a big cycle coming to a close. Hopes and fears, the Knight of Swords. And your outcome is the Page of Pentacles. And here is the start of a new one, of a new cycle, of a new chapter in your life. And bottom of the deck you have the Star. Aqua, your major arcana. So I'm gonna be clarifying some of these, but let's start straight away. So there is a foundation in your life, okay, that is ending, right? It's the end. It's divine timing. Exactly as I was seeing in your vision, something is coming to a close, a big chapter of your life or a big cycle that has to do with the foundation, all right? And it could be seen 2 ways. Either this ending is bringing on a new beautiful foundation where you're going to be celebrating your home life, or celebrating with a special person, or meeting someone with whom you're going to be able to commit all the way, because the Four of Wands is a beautiful foundation, right? It's really this joy and celebration and happiness. So it's either a foundation is coming to a close, this big chapter in your life is coming to a close, and you're going to be able to close that chapter easily. It's just going to turn into ashes as soon as you end it, meaning it's just going to move away in the past without you having to grieve it or anything. Or this Wheel of Fortune, which is of course completion. It's major arcana that really indicates the end of a big karmic cycle in one's life, and the beginning of a new one. And the wheel is of course turning in your favor here, and by ending this big karmic cycle ending, you get this beautiful foundation in your life. So we'll clarify that. At your base you have the Two of Wands. So it's this time of expectation before our horizons widen, right? It's this guy, he's it really indicates the passage from one experience to the next, because you see this one it's bolted to the wall, it's done, it's just in the past, and now you are holding firmly this Ace of Wands in your hand. The world is your oyster. You're holding the world in the palm of your hands, and just looking out to the future, to the horizon. And so this being at your base, it's like your subconscious is being prepared to let go of whatever was there in the past, whatever big cycle this was for you, and now really being prepared to welcome in the new. And crowning you is the Eight of Pentacles. And yeah, it's this studious feeling that I was feeling in your vision. You were sitting there writing in this a diary, and then you get to the last page, and you write the end and underline it 3 times. So yeah, it's this feeling of, you know, work, sorry, having been done. It's like it's a good job done, right? It's like you've worked very hard in this past chapter to get to this new foundation, or this new reality that is coming in for you in June. You have worked for that. You have done the work, you know, whatever work it is. If it's work, it can be work in the physical. You know, working on a project, for example, and now it's starting in June, or working on being self-employed, or it could be taken in a larger sense, where you've done the shadow work, maybe you've done the inner work, you've done your internal work to be able to let go of whatever was this wand represents for you in the past, and now welcoming in the new, you know, making space for it, basically. Your past energy is the Emperor. So yeah, I have this feeling, I've got this feeling that you were very solid coming into June. Aqua, you are very wise. You are leading by example in your life. You are not making, you know, too much noise around you. You're not running around doing weird stuff, or, you know, just you're not being showy with whatever this beautiful foundation that is coming in for you, or this beautiful new chapter. You're not like all over the place with it. You've been very studious, very, you know, hard at work, whether it's an internal work or external work. In society, in the 3D, you've been very patient, very poised. That's really the feeling I'm getting. This studious, calm, grounded, stable, solid, efficient energy that I'm getting from you. And you're just sitting pretty. You know that you've done everything you could. You've done your best. You've been extremely diligent. And now it's time for this new chapter to begin in your life. In the near future, you have the Hangman. So the Hangman could be talking about delays. Maybe this was a long time coming. Maybe you had to do a lot of work internally and externally to come to this closure, to end this chapter of your life, and that's why you were so determined, underlying the end when you close this diary. But what I'm getting here is more like you've had a big change of perspective, and that's what the Hangman really talks about. It's when the universe forces us to be still and in co-creation with it, because it never forces us. It never, you know, it's a free will world. The universe really very seldom forces our hand. You know, even with Tower moments, and even with the Hangman, it's because we choose at a higher level this kind of situation to happen in our life, to be able to get, you know, the next learning curve, basically. And that's exactly what you did. And I think you have this change of perspective, this seeing the bigger picture, this illumination around the crown chakra. I think you've had that in spades, Aqua, and that's why this chapter turns to ashes, because you are so ready to let go. There's nothing sticky there, nothing holding you back, right? And the way you see yourself in the situation is the Lovers. So it could have to do, this whole situation, with a relationship, either a relationship that you're ending, or a relationship, or ending a certain foundation in your life to be able to get into a relationship that is a very deep soul bond, a very deep love, and it would have been a long time coming. It could absolutely be that. We have divine masculine, divine feminine, major arcana, Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini, and it's something that is fated, that is overseen and protected by the universe, by your angels and archangels. And there has been a little bit of an obstacle between you guys, whether you're ending this or you ending someone to start this. And it also indicates that you've taken the firm decision to drop into your heart, to make heart-based decisions, not to rely so much on your logic or on your mind, and really follow your intuition and your guidance that is coming from the heart. In your environment, you have the world. So again, this big theme of chapters ending and new ones beginning. And this is, the end card of the whole tarot deck. So it's really, really a big cycle ending in your life. It's all around you. It's in your environment. And it's indicative of this new cycle that is starting. I mean, these two are absolutely about chapters completely over, a new one's beginning, the wheel turning in your favor. And I have this feeling that it's going to come very easily to you. I mean, you have the star, your own major arcana here, that is, wishes coming true, balance between the emotional and the physical, being completely healed, not being afraid to be seen as vulnerable because we are so healed. It's also aligning with our highest good. It's stars aligning for us, and it's your major arcana. And with the wheel and the world, wow, I mean, you are coming into this new chapter completely healed, completely aligned, and you're having blessings around this. Absolutely, with the universe is absolutely blessing this, and it's ending, whatever chapter is ending in your life, the universe is making it very easy for you to let go. It's not leaving any sticky, sometimes when we're about to end a chapter, it can become very sticky, things tend to hold on to us. That's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting a very smooth transition into a beautiful new chapter in your life, Aqua, here in June. Fears and hopes and fears. You have the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords indicates a very fast progression in a given situation. So maybe it's going to happen quite fast, and that's what I'm seeing. I was seeing in your vision as well. This is going to happen quite fast, and maybe the fact that it's this rush of energy that comes in for you, maybe that will make you a little bit, fearful or anxious. The fact that it's going so fast, maybe you'll be a little bit taken aback by the 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 quick changes that are coming in for you, that represent this new cycle coming in for you. But it's just it's nothing big. It's just maybe we always at first, when changes come, the winds of changes come in our lives, we might be tempted to, or we might just have this gut reaction or instinctive reaction to to be a little bit thrown off, but nothing major. And your outcome is this beautiful new beginning that is happening. We've seen all this endings, all these closing off of chapters, and here's this new beginning that is just starting in June. It's solid. It's something that you love. Look at how intently and lovingly he's looking at this pentacle, this page. So it's just a young energy. It's just being instigated for you in June, but it's solid and it's anchored in your physical. So let me just clarify some of these for you, Aqua. Please, Spirit, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands and the center of the reading. Yeah, the Six of Swords, absolutely. Let's clarify, the Hangman, the Emperor, and Justice And the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Wow, Aqua. Wow. Wow. Let's clarify the Lovers. Whoa. Sorry. The Queen of Pentacles. Let's have another one. Ooh, the Ten of Cups. Wow. Yeah. And let's clarify finally the outcome, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. 5 of Wands. Wow, okay. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. Wow. Look at that. You have 2 aces and the Sun. Oh my god. And Judgment. Wow, Aqua. Look at that. New beginnings in love and in your passion, in your drive, in your motivation. Absolutely. New beginnings. That, you know, this Judgment, again, another indication of, and this is Phoenix rising up from the ashes. I can't help but think of the ashes that I saw in your vision. So yeah, this chapter that is over. It's dead, gone, dead. It's turned into ashes, and you are rising up from it like the Phoenix. It is absolute divine timing for that, and you're gonna be so happy, Aqua. You're gonna be so elated, excited with this new day, this new happiness, this new life force that is coming into your life. I mean, look at that. 2 aces, the Sun and Judgment. Powerful, Aqua. Wow. Wow. I cannot stress enough how beautiful this is. I mean, this is the promise of us, you know, that whatever is coming in for you, it's absolutely amazing, right? We get back to that, and you have the Star with that. You have the Sun and the Star. So your major arcana with the Sun, major arcana, card of Leo, the Sun and the Star. I mean, the 2 most positive cards in the whole deck. I mean, with 2 aces, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, Judgment, the World, the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, wow. Okay, and so yeah, this whatever you're leaving behind, and you are ready to leave absolutely that behind. You're going away from troubled waters, troubled times. This cycle would have been long and hard that you're leaving, and now you're going into smooth waters. And here's just this little trauma that you're taking with you, but it's nothing, you know. It's just this fear that things are coming in so fast for you with this new chapter. The Hangman. So maybe these delays that happened in the past, or this new or this change of perspective that you're getting around your life, clarified by Hierophant and the Justice, Libra and Taurus cards, major arcana, a higher level of commitment, everything being put to right with justice. Everybody gets their comeuppance. It's just you know, the wheel is turning in your favor. Absolutely, you're getting justice is being done for you, a higher level of commitments coming for you. So if this Wheel of Fortune has to do with a past foundation that you're leaving behind, well, it's it's good. I mean, even if it was a beautiful foundation to start with, it is over. And if you are leaving a foundation for another one, well, this new one is gonna be something else. Let me tell you, it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. Look at that. The Lovers is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So the happily ever after. If this is a relationship you're leaving for another, you're going for your happily ever after. Absolutely beautiful. You know, I can't even say that it's a relationship that is gonna, you know, turn around and stuff like that, because I'm seeing a complete end of something. I mean, there was the end underlined 3 times, so you are definitely leaving a big chapter behind and going for your happily ever after, and it's coming with the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be absolutely a relationship that is, that is gonna be the relationship of a lifetime, or it could have to do with your work and or your career or your home life, your investments, your physical life in general. And by ending this big cycle, you are going to something absolutely beautiful, that is really a renewal of love and passion and abundance, and things being put to right, and happiness and healing, and just all this majorly beautiful stuff that you have here with this new chapter coming to you absolutely in June. And so this new cycle that is starting with the Page of Pentacles here, we have the Page of Wands. So again, we have this theme of renewal, of passion, of you feeling absolutely authentically yourself by doing this. You're leaving behind challenges, petty squabbling, feeling left out in the cold. You know, the fives: flux, challenge, power struggles, people really being very competitive and just total pricks basically. And moving to this time of celebration, two cards of celebration here. Moving into this time of maybe meeting your soul tribe, having people really that you love around you, and celebrating this beautiful new chapter that is coming into your life with them. And of course, I cannot stress enough, the star, the sun, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Judgment. Wow. Aqua. So I hope this helped. Thanks for passing by, and I'll see you soon.